Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get up, yawn, cough, say your prayers.
We back.
We back at it, man. We back at it.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, man. Happy Father's Day. Enjoy your day, man. Mm-hmm. We know we don't expect much, but enjoy it, man. Listen, because we blessed with another one. Just keep doing great things,
back at
man.
It. I'm just thinking about today, Father's Day. Whoa, it's crazy because being a father is real hard. It's hard. Trying to be there. Financially, trying to be there physically. Men for men, it might seem hard because we age where we not really established. You got other kids, you're not really in the same household and stuff like that. So it's hard. But to think back and anything, I'm thinking back on when one day I was in my car driving. I got my daughter now, so I'm driving my car, and she was like, "Dad, can you just stop drinking?" And I was like, wow. And now for me to be almost 4 years no drinking, now she stayed with me. It's crazy.
Wow,
Just to think back.
And
the main thing I'm thinking back is on my journey of personal training, I'm getting my health good, my financials good. I can take care of financially for me training. It just a lot come with it, man. It make me today when I was coming here, I was just thinking, and I got a little teary-eyed because the kids, my kids really respect me now. Yeah, they see the big change, and they respect, because kids, you doing some dumb stuff, they could not respect you, and and they respect me, not fear respect. They respect me, call me Dad. You're doing a good job, stuff like that. So it's a big thing, man.
Appreciation, man. It's we know it's hard being father, like you said, definitely outside of your immediate at home family, and your kids stay somewhere else. That's the challenge. You know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a challenge. It's hard because somebody always gonna look at what you're doing there and think, oh, you leaving out your other kids. Yeah. But it don't be that. It's you trying to build something major for all of them. Yeah. But somebody who don't understand and don't see ain't going to take it that way. You get what I'm saying? They ain't gonna understand it. They ain't gonna have a clue at what a man will feel when he really love his kids and he don't have them all in one house. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard challenge.
That's crazy, man. Let me ask you a question, Doc. This is would you think with the kids you got, my kids I got now, kids got now, would you think you would have had your kids now than?
Yeah, me tell you the truth, I love all my kids to death. You know what I'm saying? Everything, but I'm a man now. Okay. So when I had my first kid, I was a boy. I was a boy mentally. My first two, definitely my first two oldest ones, my daughter and my son, I was a boy. Yeah. Because me being a boy, I did childish things. Yeah. I made mistakes. Yeah. And one of the mistakes costed me 11 years out of their life. Yeah. So right now, I'm more capable of teaching my kids, more capable of not just being there for them and wanting to be there, but forget the financial part. That comes with growing and stuff. But I'm talking about really being able to show love, to be around and to teach them, aspects of life. Of credit, of business, of just you name it, just educational purposes, period. Back then, I was ripping and running, so I couldn't take a time out. You know what I'm saying? Me, back then, I thought long as I'm buying them stuff, and I was being my great dad. Yeah. They got everything they want. They got everything. And sometimes people think that. Yeah, you do. And that shit don't be meaning nothing to them kids, bro.
That don't mean nothing to them. Don't mean nothing. Because my biggest thing now is I don't lie to them no more. Yeah. And that... Man, I'm talking. I was getting money, still lying. Yeah. Say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. And I was so busy worrying about what the corner got, what the streets missing something. Anything I don't lie to them at all now. And that's a big I'd be happy I don't lie. It seems crazy now that when they say something, I say I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. If I can't do it, I'm gonna do it this time. I don't just sit there because I was telling them the straight up lie. I'd be I'm gonna do it, knowing when it come time to do it, I'm thinking about doing it. But I'm man, Papa, they'll be all right.
I had to learn though, even with my oldest kids coming back and they be wanting stuff all the time, all the time. Blah, 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 blah. I'm I don't got it. But they'll get mad at me. But I'm you don't get mad. His mother says she don't have it. Yeah. So why you get so frustrated with me? Yeah. What makes it believe that I have to have it? I understand the way my life look. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? It might look like I got every goddamn thing in the world. Yeah. It's just as a man how I carry myself. Yeah. That's just period. I'm always carry myself that way. I'm never gonna look like I'm broke.
Yeah. I
you get what I'm saying? So, but now the kids, they don't understand that part. Nah. So they feel every time they call me, it just got to be about money. And I be trying to tell them y'all. Well, sometimes you gotta want to just spend time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It can't just be that cash at me. Can you do this? Can you do that? What about the time? So when they don't want to do that, it's like, man, all right. But I understand a part of it because, and it's not a shot at nothing. My kids' mothers are nothing. But if you was raised one type of way, and then a father come in and try to raise you another type of way, you always gonna have a tug of war pull. Because two people learned two different ways. Two people grew up mentally two different ways. You get what I'm saying? So now my mental does skyrocket. Like, not to put nobody, but my mental is just skyrocket.
But that's where it's at.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So now what I got to bring to the table is not just the money. So now I could teach you. So now you're going to be able to learn and always have your own money if you're willing to follow. So that'd be a struggle. Man, a father is rough because a woman's going to bash us. You could be a great dad and keep trying to be a great dad. A woman going to bash a man. They're going to beat us down like we ain't nothing because our relationship didn't work out. If our relationship didn't work out, that just means at one point in time in our life, at that point, somebody outgrew somebody. The connections wasn't there no more. You know what I mean? So it's time to what? Move on. Nothing wrong with it, and we shouldn't. We get into relationships and we hate each other once you break up. It shouldn't be no hate. It just, we moved on. We grew up. We outgrew each other.
I think that's one of the reasons make a good bond with the kids too. When you got a good relationship, like I got 3 kids. I'm just gonna say two of them, well, one of them passed away. But I had a bond relationship to him. My youngest mom, me and his mom relationship but it's okay. We connect. But my daughter and my oldest son, our mom's connection, real good, and that help out a lot with the kids and everything. But only thing about that, you gotta be tricky because the kids lose both sides. So you gotta really communicate with the parent. Both of y'all gotta communicate on behalf of the kids because kids know how to manipulate and do a little
fast,
a lot of little other stuff, man. But this health journey that we on, man, is making our body look stronger. But we really strong, and we. Not just our kids, we take other people's kids and growing them like they are. And I guess that's what, when we went away, for a couple of years, I guess our high power put us in a predicament to come and take care of somebody else's kids.
That's why I always tell a person, I don't never regret it.
I don't.
Because some people are but you left your kids. I couldn't do nothing for them anyway. Because, that saved me from something. You get what I'm saying? It was a reason why I had to spend that much time in there. For my first time going to prison, and I ain't pull a gun and shoot nobody. I ain't rob nobody. I ain't do none of that. So for my first time to go to prison for all that time, it was a reason.
It was,
and the reason is what? Is what I'm doing today, right? Because what now? Helping people change their lives, right? Helping people grow mentally, physically, spiritually. My own family. Even though we can have an up and down, whatever it is, but the case is now the view of them looking at me is way different. And powerful than it was before. You know what I'm saying? And people be thinking everything in family is good. You know how many people in my family wish I was going to prison back in the day? People used to be upset because I used to give my mom and them the world. In my family, because I was making the money. I ain't care. It's my mother. She raised me. She nurtured me. She changed these Pampers. When I cried, she was there. Every basketball, football game, baseball game, she never missed a beat. When I traveled AAU, my dad, my mom, they was every beat of a game, bro. They never missed. So when I was me, I'm like, all right, I would shower my mom with the world. Even to this day, right now. When I make it, I'm going to shower my mom. I'm going to give her everything she can imagine. You feel me? And people in my family, sometimes they used to hate that. You feel what I'm saying? They used to wish I go to jail.
That's crazy.
I never said nothing to nobody, but they used to wish it. They used to say it. And you get what I'm saying? They would pray that it ain't going to be like that all the time. Or he ain't going to be able to, you get what I'm saying? But one thing about a person, man, heart and hustler, you're going to do whatever it is to take care of your family, bro.
You're going to do whatever it is.
I don't care. Like right now, home, my wife, whatever, I will do whatever it is to take care of my family. I tell people that, and people, but no. But in all reality, if it was something crazy, it got to be drastic for me to run to the streets and take care of my family right now, right? But if it was that point in time, guess where I would be? Because when I go back and I lay on that bunk, if something happened, I would be comfortable because guess what I did? Took care of my family. See, some people in the streets and don't take care of their family. They just out there doing it.
And that's why some people don't understand, you everywhere, you doing this, you doing that. I'm trying to get situated, man. Like, if I got to sell this, sell that, I'm not selling nothing that's going to get me locked back up. But I don't got time to rest. I think we rest enough.
We rested. No, I tell a person all the time, I say, yo, I rested, right? And this be sounding crazy, but I said, yo, I rested damn near 4,000 something days.
Yeah.
I really got no room to rest or to lose the time. So when I'm in time, I'm trying to figure out what to do. So if I can't spend so much time with my kids, it's because I'm trying to build something. So if something ever happens to me or whatever the case may be, or for when they get up a couple years older and they can understand something, I get to teach them and show them something. You know what I'm saying? Like my younger kids now, they young. So I get to groom them from a beginning stage and really teach them and get into them. My oldest ones, they at a time now where it's like, all right, let them make their mistakes. I help them as they make the mistake. Because they ain't really paying me no attention. I'm never going to turn my back on them, but make your mistake. I'm going to tell you this about to happen because this is what my people used to tell me. Feel what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this going to happen to you, but I ain't going to say nothing. Go ahead and do it. When it happens, I'm going to be there to help you, and then I hope you learn from it. But if you continue to do it, I'm going to keep letting you fall until you realize that you need to step back.
It's real. This world is real,
you got man.
And I tell my daughter, since she's been with me for the last, I think 2 weeks, it's real. Decision making is the most important things in the world, man. Making the right decision. And sometimes you confuse.
Yep.
You be confused, and it's like sometimes, when people come train with us, they decision maker, come train, don't train, come train. It's hard, but when you make that right decision, come to us.
And you lock in, man. When you lock in, and you commit yourself, and then hold yourself accountable, bro. We see life changes in front of us, bro.
It be a whole nother person.
Listen, whole nother. You never even know this was that. You understand? You take so much off of a person, and then you start looking, you see their whole life change. Not just the physical, but their life, mental, spiritually. And then you see they start doing other things too in their life.
And that's a big thing, man. This health world, this training. I'm just saying, working out world and keeping yourself, man. It's a big world, man.
And why it's so fascinating, man. And people won't never understand it if they never on this side and they're not doing it. If they never do it, then when somebody tell me, they're like, oh, it's gonna be rough for this because you never did it. But once you start doing it, you see this is the best thing in life.
Best thing in life. You so much. This the energy in you be so much different, man.
Think about how many times you was tired coming from work, but you still went and trained. Think about that.
Wow, man.
That extra boost you got because you was on to something. Like, but you like, nah, but no, I ain't got time to rest. You right back up and out. Think about the times we were stressful or going through our downtimes, what we did when it worked out.
When it worked out. And then I think about, the craziest thing is, me and you was on the phone the other day, and I think about the conversations that we had. The growth conversation. We ain't talking about you know who mess with who and who doing. I'm talking about, look, this our conversation. We on the phone and we talk a lot. Like, we ain't talking about this person got this going on. We talk about trying to grow. We ain't talking about we ain't talking about no gossip. I'm like, yo, you doing it. You like, I see this look, this.
Yeah, but then it's like, we like, yo, when you make it, pull me up because I'm right here still. You know what I'm saying? But because we know it's like we not hating on each other, no putting each other down. We like, yo, keep going. Both of us back and forth, like, yo, keep going, but I see. But if you get up there first, just pull me. Just throw the rope down a little bit. Let me grab one because you know I'm coming. You know I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that conversation, and then the conversation, when you had them good conversation other than your household, like your wife and everything, your household, when you had a conversation about somebody outside of the house and that you know is genuine and sincere, it make you feel better, man.
Man, listen.
Because sometimes you need to release, because us we need to release sometimes. You can't just talk to everybody.
As men, you can't. And doesn't have as men, though, because 9 times out of 10 is somebody being judgmental about anything we do or whatever we're doing. Somebody being judgmental, bruh, and they really not even trying to give you the right advice.
Nah.
Because people still waiting on our downfall.
Because people, as us, as being trainers and our body look big, people challenge us. I'm saying, look, I called one of them boys and they think so. Like, yeah, man, I think about getting a bike, motorcycle and everything. I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking about getting myself. I seen one about I was saying one about 25, about 25,000. I said, yeah, I'll probably finance it. First thing he said, he got a bike. Yeah, I paid $27,000 for my cash. Like, now I don't know he didn't, but now he
now in competition with you.
Yeah, I'm like,
competition.
Wow.
If you pay cash, you pay cash. Then why did that even have to come out?
Yeah, but he competing. Yeah, competing.
Like, it's crazy. All I'm saying is I want to get a bike. I'm thinking I'm going to finance a bike. What that had to do with you pay cash or not. You get what I'm saying? But that's what it is with us. And definitely our people, black people. We always in competition with each other.
That's crazy,
we not patting
man.
each other. You don't find too many of us like patting each other on the back. Yo, Craig, I see you, man. You doing great, bro. Keep on. You don't find that too many people doing that to you.
Man, you don't.
And it's sad, man, because it's like, why do I gotta fail for you to clap for me? So if I'm trying to be successful working, don't look at an image because we live in our life and be like, oh, they swear they all out. We not even putting that out in the atmosphere that we all out of nothing. We just saying in our training field, we the shit. We saying we gurus in our training field. We saying we experts in our training field. It ain't taken away from nobody else of what you're doing. If you're a trainer, you should feel the same way. We saying that we feel so confident in what we doing that we the best.
And people
That's it.
Because I think that come down to leadership. It's people might look like a leader, but they not no leader.
True.
They take a little bit of this, take a little bit of that. They ain't got their own identity yet.
True.
Some people, and you pay attention, just like I pay attention to the social media world. People don't got their own identity. They see you doing something, they take a little bit of you. See me doing something, take a little. See somebody else doing. They get in where you fit in at, man. Stop trying to do everywhere, everything, and just get in what you doing. If you only training 2 people, just train your 2 people. Get them good. Them 2 people might make you take to 1,000. Don't try, because Doc got 100 people. I got to get 100 people. I ain't even doing nothing. I'm just taking pictures, make it look like but all this free. I'm just doing all these 100 people free while you getting paid. You know, just take your time, man.
But to grow, like you said, but like to grow, people understand, to grow, what you do, you start with 1, 2, you start with whoever you have to grow, because they become what? Your word of mouth. Sometimes the pictures post is just a quick second, because most times when somebody see that we post somebody to transform, they're like, oh, I want to start working out. They never going to come. It's the person that when she went and told somebody behind that door who asked her what you've been doing, and she be like, oh, I go over to Craig. So that person like, man, let me call Craig. What Craig doing over there that I ain't getting, or I'm going to the gym over here or going to this person, but I'm not receiving. So let me find out what Craig doing. What they do, they walk in the door. So most people I be getting, bro, it don't always be from off because I post a picture of me transforming somebody.
Talking.
Somebody told them about me. And they come here, oh, what's the name told me to come to you? They said you're really good, blah, blah, blah. You work with people, you own this, that. And they ready. So when they already walk in the door, they ready to sign up. They ain't questioning it. They ain't nothing. They like, I'm signing up today. And
that, I never thought of that, Don. A lot of people do come off not off your pictures and anything. But also when somebody tells them,
just think about it. When you post somebody that dropped the weight and you post, they ain't coming because they commented on your joint and say, oh, I want to start doing. No, one of them done spreaded that word, or somebody else been seeing you working and they telling that individual to come to you. They telling the individual, like when they walk in this door, bro, like the last couple weeks, somebody signed up, right? Everyone, mostly all the time, this is it. 9 times out of 10 is somebody who mentioned somebody to me why they signed up. Right? So the last couple weeks, the people were coming in, I never mentioned no the dudes, I never saw them before, no nothing. And they'd call them like, hey, yo, what's the name? Refer me to you. Say, yo, you'll be good to work with. I want to come in. So when they walk in the door, they sign up. They going off somebody else's word. So I must mean something. I must build a great character in the report with certain individuals for them to do that. To say, yo, listen, you will want to go over here to this guy, check him out on his page, look, call him. I must have been doing something right in the eyes of that individual, or the conversations we might have had, or whatever it is, for them to refer somebody over here. And don't call and say, yo, I sent somebody to you, man. You should look me out. You should this and that.
And Doc, too, like how you look at it, it's the character you is other than your workout too. How you treat a person too. Like you know, we're aggressive, but you're not aggressive, but you know how, and you know not to train everybody the same way. You know, so it's your character too. Because people, you know how it is. The more you work out, they get comfortable. They talk more. They say open up. You know, we done heard some life stories.
Life changing story. You
like you don't need to talk all that.
Come on, not right now. I ain't had to know that.
You know, it's the character that you keep, man, and it's the character that you is behind the scenes. Like when you the same person on the mic, training and everything that you is in general. Like I done been around you, the parties. I done been around. We done went to functions. You the same individual. That mean a lot too. Man. When you not putting on this fronting like I'm just you just down to earth, man.
Like I tell people, I'd rather be myself than anything else. I don't want to fake it. I'm gonna give you the genuine me, and when I start receive the genuine back from you, I'm gonna give you all that all the time. Ain't gonna be no in between. I ain't gonna be like, oh, go behind Craig, man. I'm trying to get to a Craig client because he got a couple more than me. Nah, for what? When I know we can sit here and build something together, what we've been doing since we connected, bro, we've been doing great things. We've been giving out wonderful energy, and we just been watching things flourish for both of us. Because we've been planting that seed, and we talk about that seed all the time. What we do, we water it every time. Every day we get up in the morning, we watering that seed. We putting someone on the book. See, people who think the post is everything. The post, what we post is just encouragement. Sometimes people take them the wrong way or something, or they just think, or whatever the case may be. But we post and speak for encouragements because we know fitness could change lives, right? We watch all the time as we watch gas prices go up, grocery stores go up, everywhere is going up, right? But we don't watch people change their life. Nah. So if all this change is taking place in front of us, but nobody is changing their life. So what they say, change is inevitable, right? They say it's going to happen one way or another, good or bad. Good or bad. So we watching it take place. So when you see a person and they getting overweight, what's happening? The negative of the change. That's still change. I don't care if they think they live in the comfortablest life, the greatest life in the world. Change is taking over. But is that change, is it in a good way? So once they start having health issues, now what? You get what I'm saying?
So your performance come in with the change. It's like you said, gas prices going up, everything going up, and just like at your job, we like, man, my job ain't paying no money. Your performance got to go up, and if your performance go up too high in the job, you got to move on. I don't care how long you've been on the job. If you on the job, you're not making enough, and you feel as though your performance going up, you just got to look for somebody. But they're comfortable. They get comfortable. Just like they get comfortable with the weight.
There you go.
You get comfortable sitting on the couch, and man, I ain't worried about it. Next thing you know, everything in blue past you.
Everything.
So you got to change with, you got to change with the world, man. Like the prices go up, everything. You got to go look for a better job, higher job, or you got to go to your boss like, look, my performance, I need more money. You can't stay. How you stay somewhere because I got 13. You so used to the old system. You got to have a new system.
Because people really believe they worth the dollar amount an hour of that job. So when we go get a job, right, they tell us how much we worth. They don't tell you. You don't go in there and tell them, yo, I'm worth $30 an hour. The job tell you, you only worth this. This is what we paying. Nothing else. You worth $17 an hour. So people get stuck, and in their mind, they be comfortable with $17 an hour, but not knowing they greater than that. They worth way more than $17 an hour.
And half of the jobs, majority of the jobs, you need school for. People don't even go to school, and they learn better than people that went to school. But you go jump yourself off, man. It just.
So it's like it's like, yo, we have to change. That's life. We got kids. So if we're not evolving, our kids can't evolve unless somebody else start teaching our kids.
You got to. And what part of change is your personal life. You really gotta sit down and tune in on your personal life. Like if you're married, put your wife to the side, put your kids to the side, because sometimes you got to get selfish and get personal with yourself.
Definitely.
And everything, and for you to progress. And that's what I had to do, Don. I had to put a whole lot of stuff to the side, dip a lot, put a lot of people, let it go. For me to get to where I'm at right now. Like financially, I'm comfortable, but my spirit, Don, right now, man, is great. Woo!
Yo,
I'm like,
you
man,
be on fire.
Man, you should see my, because like 4 years ago, I was somewhere where nobody ain't. I keep telling you, I was hiding. I was hiding. I put on the good clothes and be ducking, looking, but I was hurting. Like my spiritual level is so comfortable now. Like, but man,
that's wonderful. Like when you say that's for male or female. If you're in a relationship where you need to take that time for yourself, only way the relationship could grow and get stronger is time for yourself. Because when you constantly in a relationship, sometimes you're going to hit heads. Because everybody trying to grow and accomplish something if you are. If not, you hitting heads just because y'all argumentative about every small thing. So when we get to take that step back and really look, and then we could come back and start communicating, it's going to gel us together even more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to gel us together. It's not saying, yo, you right or you wrong. It's saying we just off balance right now. So we need to find out that balance, and then we need to gel. We need to bring that all together, glue it up. Because life is a puzzle.
It is,
we put all the pieces to that puzzle, man.
It is,
whether it's wrong or right, we put that piece to the puzzle.
It is.
We stick that there and say, boom, this the first piece we starting with. Then we add another piece. Then we add another piece. We put our puzzle together.
And the puzzle become like, I love the journeys. I love the stuff, man. I love the challenges in the life, like certain stuff that you don't have no control over. It make me feel good. I'd be like, well, how, if I don't got no control over it, how can I balance myself not to run into that situation? My life challenge right now, with me challenging life, I'm loving it, man.
That's good.
Like I'm really like physically, mentally loving it.
Correct. The challenge. Listen, we talk about our challenges and what we're going through, man. So we both going through it with high spirit. Like we stay consistent. Even sometimes we might get that little down day. We're not saying we got 100% of the time.
Yeah.
But we know how to bounce back.
Yeah.
We still go out and train when we down.
Yeah.
So we got to put on a whole nother face so
right
that bad energy don't rub off on the clients.
You're right about that.
But people don't understand that. We put on faces sometimes.
Yeah.
Because everybody struggle, man. There's some out there that's struggling a little worse than us right now.
Yeah.
So if we go in the hospital, it's somebody in that bed who can't get out that bed right now. They're stuck. It's over for them. They just counting the days of doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can't complain. We up mobile, moving around. Everybody out there struggling in some form of fashion. So only thing it is, what we supposed to do, lock in. Figure out how can we get by the situation that we're facing right now. That's it.
And the main thing is, I don't like to deal with spirituality, but if you're a spiritual person, whoever you believe in, pray, man. Pray, man. I'm telling y'all, pray, man. And I'm a prime example. Prayer work, man. And I stress that out so much, man. That I pray. Woke up one day, didn't have a drink since.
That's it.
And I always tell them, no NA, no AA, no prayer done. And prayer, and not just the drink part. Prayer with the situations, being where you at and doing you man, I need this. Like, oh man, just
life,
like crazy.
Because
man.
prayer takes us to another level, bro.
Yeah.
Praying, it clears our mind, frees. If you think when you praying, your mind really goes somewhere else. It locks in. They start talking about the sixth sense and all this. And you start talking about higher levels that you connect with God within self. Because God always within self. When they don't care what your religion is. They always relate back to self inside. Period. So you start connecting with your true self. You know what I'm saying? You start easing your subconscious mind that's racing. You start easing that, and now your conscious mind become more dominant. So it get to control the thoughts. Your thought patterns, we all got thought patterns throughout the day. We got a wave of patterns just running through our mind all day long. Negative, positive.
Yes.
Our life experiences is in our subconscious mind right now from when we was 13 years old, 14 years old. When we made this mistake, we did that. When we was in a relationship 15, 20 years ago. That's still in our mind, and we reacted out towards other people. And then we wonder about why our relationships don't be certain ways, why our friendships don't be certain ways, because all this baggage you still got running in your mind, and you think that person that you with now is that person back then.
Or they make a move like that person.
Yeah, and they make one little move like that person. It sparks everything again.
Yeah.
So it ignites the fire.
Yeah.
And man,
some people don't. It just this health world. Some people, I can't say it like this, but they don't love themselves first. They'll put themselves to the side. I be stressing this to my clients and everybody. You gotta live in that body. Why you don't love yourself first? You'll put everybody. You'll do everything for everybody else. Then you won't do nothing for yourself. Then when nobody don't do nothing for you, you beefing at everybody. Yeah. You first. And I always say, you can't put your body to the side and walk away and go to Walmart, shop, and come back and jump in your body. You gotta carry your body till you go 6 feet under, man. Put yourself first for everything. You just gotta do it, man. If people don't like it, then bump it.
They ain't a part of you if they don't like what you're doing. Because it ain't selfish what you're doing. Everybody gotta have their self-time. That's why I say when people mention training and they say I don't have enough time, I said, so you don't got enough time, 30 minutes for yourself to improve your health. So what good are you gonna be to anybody? I don't care, your kids, your husband, your wife, whoever it is you got going on, your family members, whatever in your circle. Sooner or later, your body gonna break down.
What they tell us, I work too much. I ain't got time to work out. How you think you get to work?
I work too much though.
They work too much.
You know
not to work on themselves.
Not to work on themselves though. So that job, you think, so in 25 years, when you gained all that weight and you got all them health issues, that job, and you got to be off that job for a couple weeks, disability only going to pay you a certain amount, right?
But the crazy thing is, if you die right now, and this anything, somebody going to take over.
Somebody got it.
It's just like this for me and you. If I pass away, you pass away right now, it's going to be an up-and-coming trainer.
Policies, and plus the insurance policies going to someone else. The money ain't ours. The up-and-coming trainer get to take our clients. They get to walk in the door and get them some new clients. It's a part of life. So I tell a person, live your life to the fullest, meaning healthy, man, physically, spiritually, mentally, because, man, the fight of mental, what we go through and what women go through, been traumatized, man, since young ages, since breaking up with people. Women emotions are different than men. Yeah. So, and it's a fact that they've been traumatized. So until a woman learn to work on them emotions and work on not bringing the past with her everywhere, it's gonna be hard for her to change. Yeah. The male hold on to ego. Yeah. Our egos, we too tough, we too mighty. Nobody can't tell us nothing. Yeah. So until we let go of that, we can't change. Because change comes from opening the door, letting somebody come in, and you opening the door for somebody to come in, so you can speak to, you can receive, they can feel your emotions, you can cry to them, you can talk to them. Male or female, because I need a male sometimes that I can't just go to my wife and say some things that I might want to say at the moment. I might got to talk to you first, and then you be like, yo, you could, and then I could go talk to my wife.
I understand that.
You feel what I'm saying? So we not learning that. We, male or female, we all just run off egos, and then you gonna call one friend that's gonna give you all the negative shit to do and say and all that. And now your mind is just thinking negative now. Because the person you calling, male or female, just go both ways, not discriminating nobody, both ways. You could call somebody and that person gonna give you nothing but negative energy. They gonna be live on your problem. They did what, man? Forget them. Why won't you do this? Won't you do that? If it was me, shoot, I would do this. If it was me, I would do this. Or if it was me, you get what I'm saying? They not giving you a true solution to the problem or how to even approach it.
And it's two sides, two flips to you know, when somebody asks you something, it's two sides, but just be general, man. You know, people are gonna flip.
But we can't, because, and this is what people are saying. Everybody gonna look at a picture different. Yeah. If we and this is like Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, man, a great book, right?
What's the name of it?
7 Habits of Highly Effective People.
7 Habits.
Yeah, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, right? A great book, right? Where it shows a picture, and this picture, I guarantee you, all of us look at that picture wrong. So they did a picture, and they did it at a school, right, at a college, and they split the school up and had 25 people on this side, 25 on this side. Both sides looked at that picture wrong. Wow. They looked not even wrong, not saying wrong, but both of them looked at it different. Both of them was right, but at the end of the day, it was a different picture of what people see. Because if I show you this picture, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, like an old lady. But if I look at it, like, it's a young woman, it's this. But from our eyebrow and our perspective, it's right. But now when we start dialoguing, that's how we're going to help each other out, to find out what the picture really is. You know what I'm saying? Because now if somebody going to tell me something, and I take what you tell me and I go tell Dex or one of them, it's going to be totally different than what you told me. I'm going to forgot something.
But that's why, like in our world, I call you majority of the time as you've been a trainer, and I ask you certain things like how you look at this, what you see this at. Because sometimes I be saying it probably the same way you see it, but you see it the same way, but you say it in a different way, or you come at it a different way, and you need that. I know I need it sometimes. That's why I always call you like, nah, what you think about this? You think about, you be like, Craig, but you know, you should, you know, you break it down to me. Then when I get off the phone with you, I'm like, oh damn, I ain't think of it like that. And just like when me and you sitting here talking, and when we have other people talking, they say certain things I ain't look at. I be like, oh damn, I ain't never looked at it that way. I ain't say it. Even when you'll call, you'll say something, you'll bring my mind back to that point. You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, we just like, you'll call out of the blue and just say whatever it is, like, you keep going. I know things, this, that, but look. Don't forget yourself. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? That brings me back on point. That all the time, it realigns me on that goal again. Just from one little phone call that matters so much. Yes, it do. It matters, and it's blessed that I have that. You know what I'm saying? That I got somebody who does that. You know what I'm saying? That we able to do that with each other, because the more of us able to do that, the more all of us get to get something out of life. Because we all becomes what? Are each other energy, each other backbone. Because like in this modern day world and time, when you look like you on top in any way, form, or fashion, when you look like you on top doing it, people forget to bring you up. They just say, oh, he got it. He got it. They don't know what you be sometimes, and everybody you know that's on top of the world, if you give them a little advice, a little something, they be like, wow, man, I needed that. You could give them they could have millions of dollars. You give them a little card, be like, huh, man, this appreciate. They be like, wow, man. And that go anybody. Like when you be texting me or calling me, or you text me and Dex, you put it as a group. Man, sometimes I be going through like, fuck, man, I'm just doing this. You know, bitch, mom be everywhere. I get text like, well, ooh, damn, I need it. People don't know. They think, because they see all this, they think you're always on top. You need the support, man. Listen. And the crazy thing is that you be needing it from your family, man. Like, and then your family don't really give you support you want. You be like,
Yeah, it's hard when you're that's the backbreaker. But like, I got a couple few, but main ones, man, that just they my everything. Like they motivate. When I'm down, they light the spark.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Yeah. From my mom, my sister, my brother, my wife at home. My wife is because I'm always with her. I'm in the house with her. I'm on the phone with her. So she just the major player in the spark. My mom, every time I talk to her every day, like the spark.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? My brother, sister, like the sparks. But like my mom, because I'm more communicating on the phone. My mom every day is like she'd be so proud, just period, and she'd be like, just keep going.
Cause you doing what
you know what I'm saying?
You doing what you know, and I'm telling you this, Happy Father's Day to you too,
man.
Yeah,
same to you too, brother. Yeah, we did. So.
But the crazy thing is, man, for me, just meeting you not so long ago, man, and I'm gonna say this, like, and I'll usually read people like, you a genuine guy, man. Like, you don't got no softness in you, man, like in your bone or nothing, man. Like, if you do, man, you hell of a disguise, right? Motherfucker. you hell of, like you sincere, and you about your business, like you about your craft, like you about what you got going on. I ain't even speaking about your past life, jail, and nothing, because I don't know none of that part of you. I'm talking about how I met you. I met you like you handle your business, man, and from. I didn't even know you when we was out through the pandemic. And I asked you, like, yo, how you got this week? And you ain't say, nah, or shoot me like, yeah, I got this from New York. Or, everybody said, You said, yo, I got this from such, man, And I ordered, a couple of things that you told me that you had got. Like, so that's one thing, this being general, this, man, and this one brother to the next, man, in this journey of life, man, training world, whatever world, This keep being you, man, and that's it, man. That's a big step, man. Same to you too, bro. Cause
we just connected. It just was no energy though. You know what I'm saying? The positive energy, man. And I just looked at like we both was going through the same thing anyway. We both in the park. What the hell? What we gonna take from? We both on the same mission. So only thing we can do is grow. And then, like I said, it's so many people out here that need training that. We ain't gonna be able to train everybody. You know what I mean? So, and then if we can help each other, it makes it a plus. Because now, when we could grow and broaden out, and we can start doing big things, because we got a lot of things gonna be coming anyway. As we keep growing and we start connecting the dots for a lot of major things, like it's gonna create a major movement for us. And we doing wonderful things now because we gotta applaud ourselves for the small things. And that's what I'm starting to do more of. But bro, when I watch you, man. It makes me want to work harder, and it's not no hate, no nothing. It's just like, damn, he got her to lose that. I gotta see how many of my clients I can get to come down. You get what I'm saying? Like, you show exercise, like you show, like, yo, try this exercise. All right, let me try this out. Let me see how this exercise is. I think it'll work. That'll burn. You get what I'm saying? So we both piggyback off each other. With everybody around, listen.
Hey, but the craziest thing is, my man, you was trading the other day on live. His pants was dirty. I tell you, knees, right? I was cracking up. I said, he working,
boy. Listen, them 100 burpees, we did 100 burpees.
Hey,
so, and it was an encouragement for him to get to 100.
That was good, man. That was good, man.
See, I told him, I said, bro,
I was happy.
I probably should have went to 200. He said, well, I got one more week of 100 first, then we can try.
I was happy with that.
It was just a part of showing that I'm not trying to outwork him. I'm not trying to embarrass him. I'm not trying to do none of that. I'm just trying to show him within you could do 100 burpees. I guarantee you could do 100
When
burpees.
He left, you pushed him. Like I'm saying, when you push somebody that far and they don't know they got it and they get done, they be like, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I wanted him to see, like, bro, I don't care how tough it's gonna be. I'll guarantee you got 100 burpees.
Wow.
You got 100, because guess what? I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna motivate you. I'm gonna get mine out the way, but I'm gonna still make sure you get your money. I ain't telling you keep up with my pace. I ain't telling you do nothing that I'm doing. I'm switching exercises up. If you can't do the ones I'm doing it this way, I'm gonna give you to do it alternative, do them this way. Modified to do it this way.
Push them, man.
Push them.
You push them, man.
And they love it so much, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you go back to say between me and you, like, see how you got you undone, but you still do that rope down. Like, come on, I ain't going nowhere. You think I might be ahead, but I'm really not ahead.
I'm
right
waiting
here.
on you. I can't. And that's why I was telling him, like, I'm with you. Like, right? it was a workout we did one morning, right? So I got a little chat group for all my clients. And when they left the morning workout, somebody mentioned in there about the workout we did this morning for the afternoon crew.
Yeah.
And they're like, whoo, that was a hell of a workout. So when they text back, they're like, I hope we ain't running outside, because they thought it was outside run. So I said, yeah, we running 10 miles. So they text, they were like, oh, we ain't you? I like, nah, y'all greater than me.
Yeah.
Y'all greater than me.
Yeah.
So I know y'all could do it. If I did it, y'all greater than me.
Yeah.
Y'all might can't do it at the pace I did it, or at the time and I might did something, but y'all greater than me. So guess what? They all came here that afternoon, bro, and they crushed the workout that was going on.
Yeah, it's ready?
Yeah, they came in ready, even though it was a rough workout. It was a rough-ass workout put together for them.
But you need that.
Because I've been telling them, I said, yo, y'all body's been changing tremendously.
Yeah.
So if I keep doing the same shit over and over with you, you're going to hit a plateau. You ain't going to get nowhere. Then it's going to be like, we stubborn, we stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
so
gotta
now I got to switch it up for you. I got to hit you harder.
You got to hit them harder.
Yeah. So now when you see this next couple set of pounds come off and we switch it up again, you're going to know why. Yeah. So when y'all going back and they putting on their clothes and y'all posting these pictures and y'all feeling good as hell, y'all smiling, y'all sharp, you going to understand why.
So you man, this is a good journey, man, that we on. We on to something.
Well, we're definitely on it. So listen, I tell a person right now, right, the years we wasted in our life, look, we add prison time and add how many years before you actually changed your life. Look how much time you lost. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So why we can't spend that time going forward to build what we need? We young. So we could give life some time before we really can enjoy this life the way we want to. We young.
Yeah,
I'm young. Look, I feel like a motherfucking 16-year-old. I get out on a basketball course, everything run with the young kid. I just went to Saturday yesterday.
Yeah, I see you being a coach.
You get what I'm saying? So interacting with the kids, and it's not even like the other guy, the coach, but us as parents.
Oh, you was out there.
Us as a couple of fathers, right? This is what we did. Couple of fathers, we came together because it was a team at a Martin House. Our kids played on. One of my stepkids played on. So our kids played on it. So we all there all the time, every game, cheering them on. We came together and paid for them to play in the Moody Park League, so nobody on the team had to pay. And anybody else we pick up, it was free. But they was like, yo, RT, we want you to put Team Chisel on the team. To sponsor it, we want you to do that part. You know, we in there, we love what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. That's how I end up getting the Moody Park team. But us as parents, fathers, came together and sponsored that team together. Because we wanted to keep the couple kids that was together. We wanted to keep them together, and then whoever else we pick up, it was free for them to play.
That was good.
That was wonderful,
man. That was
so
wonderful.
Now I just give a little bit more time because now these kids need to learn, because they playing, but they don't know the fundamentals of basketball. They haven't been taught and grown that they just playing on this team. All coaches, not coaches.
Nah.
That's just period.
Some people
not
just
a shot
screaming
nobody.
and hollering.
Some people yell this and that, and they try to go off a kid talent. See, you think because a kid talent going to take them far? Hell no. This kid need to learn the game. So what I be doing is I go out there and I try to teach them the game, because I played basketball. I was good at it. Definitely playing point guard. I was great. I played the shit. I was good. So I just try to teach them the game. And just to give back, man. Give back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You know, I want my kids to like start looking at stuff that I'm doing and be like, damn, my dad doing this or doing. So maybe they want to start coming around me more or start, you know what I mean?
They look up to, you know, kids is watching, man. Even the youngest kids watching.
They
see, they know dad doing something about working out, because anytime they see something.
When my 3-year-old son come here, bro, all he want to do is work out with us. If I do one exercise or somebody else doing it, he trying to do it.
Yeah, so he up, he on something.
Yeah, so, and it's just the bomb, bro, and that's the more, like once I get where I need to get, and he'll be around more, because you know he don't live with me. So it's just me working hard to get to somewhere, so I really can have that quality time, more time, and to build that, to close that gap. You get what I'm saying? Which is hard as hell. I want to do it so bad, but time will come. Time will come. But we're getting close, Craig. So you know you got that tip, man. We need you to be in the camera today.
I'm just going to it's Father's Day, man. You know how man you started. We basically started from inside the jail system.
Yes.
And we brung it, you know, to the outside world and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do a workout where I guess that started from inside the jail system, and it's Father's Day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna
slide right there, stay right in front of that camera right there. That's what we used to use all the time, right?
This is the thing we learned in jail.
We learned that in jail, y'all. We got a deck of cards that we working with. He gets his mic far down, so you probably can't hear him too good. No, but we got a deck of cards, and we used to use this in prison, y'all. So this is wonderful. So we're going to do squat pickups with them right here. Sit the card down, you stand up. And y'all know, in the deck is 52 cards, man. So you're doing 52 squats on your first row. First time down. 52, y'all. So
after you put them all down, what you do?
Put them down, then you pick them back up. So y'all know what that gets you. You get you 104 squats right there.
One at a time. Just same thing you learn in jail.
And that's what we do in prison. And also, that real simple stuff, man. We used to take a deck of cards and flip a card, and that's how many push-ups you got to do, right?
So you can do all with the deck of cards.
All with the deck of cards. And you can use them cards, flip one over. You can do push-ups. You flip one over. You can do jumping jacks. You can do a variety of things when you got a deck of cards in your hand.
You can make it your count. It could be your coach.
Every count, right? That could be your trainer for the day.
So that's all I wanted to do. Just give us something that help us start and help, and from jail to now, us being best fathers, Father's Day, us being the best fathers, making us more being the best father.
It's making us greater as fathers, I would say, because we learn it's making us greater. It's making us learn to appreciate being fathers and wanting to give more to our kids. And for close out, man, we want to say Happy Father's Day to BU, but to all the fathers, but the brother BU ain't here today. His wife wanted to take him out to breakfast, man, so he got to go to enjoy that with his lady, man, his queen. So, bro, we appreciate you. You already know. We'll leave the closing for you, man. But to all the fathers out there, man, right? And today, Father's Day, so it's going to be a message to the father. And first, I'm going to get the ladies' message to the females first, right? Ladies, y'all queens of the house, right? You queens. So to be a queen, you have to take care of your health because you help your king thrive to get through things in life. Because when he walk out that door, he face a lot of pain. A lot of pain. So you as the queen, and he walk back home, and you is to comfort him. You is to lift him up, to motivate him. So if you're not healthy and in good spirits yourself, you cannot help the king. So ladies, man, for you, get yourself together too, man. You want to lose weight. You want to be healthy. You want to be prettier. You want to fit in certain clothes. I encourage you to get in the gym. Start eating right. Start doing the right things. You starting to age now. As we age and our body systems start breaking down if we're not taking care of them. All right, but now the men, right? We men, so we warriors of the world. We the kings. We in the jungle. We running. We always running out the house to try to do something for our family, to get in better positions financially, whatever the case may be, to take care of our house. A lot of times we struggle, fellas. A lot of times we struggle because we don't sit back and think. We let our health start being issues. Like a lot of us now is overweight. We tired walking up and down the steps. Mm-hmm. Like we don't have the same passion and drive to connect with our wife or our lady or whatever it is. We can't go on the basketball court and work out with our kids ourselves. We have to sit down and tell them what to do. The kid don't get inspired from that. So being a day, Father's Day, today is a day that I feel that all of us collectively, all of us together as fathers need to start working on ourselves more. Physically, mentally, spiritually. I think we need to start connecting them dots so we could build a better community for our kids, for our families, for our friends, just for our whole environment, a neighborhood where we live at. Don't matter where you from, where you at, you can improve your neighborhood with the kids that live next door to you, around you, and your own kids. But with that being said, right, it takes for us to be, first, healthy. If we're not healthy, we can't perform at a higher level, meaning our thinking patterns is going to be impaired at one point or another because what we had a gut, we're taking high blood pressure medication, cholesterol medications. We're taking all these medications that's taken away from something that's important to us that we don't understand unless you get around people who can explain this to you and teach you. So as men and as black men today, and not just putting just on that topic, but we go through a struggle as black men of helping each other, encouraging each other. So as a black man, I sit here to encourage my black brothers to get up, to get motivated, man, to take back ownership of your household. Yes. Meaning take back ownership, not meaning it got to be financial wise, but be the spark. Be the one to take your lady on that walk. Yes. Be the one to say, let's start eating right. Be the one to take that first step to get that kid to start eating right so they're not eating McDonald's all day long. Yes. Our kids' obesity rate is 65% right now in America. That's from age 11 and up. Now all of a sudden we're seeing 9-year-olds, 10-year-olds who is pre-diabetics. We have to take a stand, y'all. As men, this all men in general collective, but my black community, my black men. Let's stand up, y'all. Let's do better together because then we can see our community do better and thrive, and our kids could be out in their parks and they could be playing because we're going to start educating them in a different way and showing them that it ain't just about the streets. Yes. So I don't want to leave y'all with that, man, and I want to say Happy Father's Day, man. Much love to all y'all. We out. Peace.